Hi, welcome to your Glam Squad. This is John and it's Tuesday. So this week we're doing looks from 70s movies, so I picked The Exorcist and I did the Captain Howdy look. So we're going to go ahead and get started on it so I can show you what's going on with it. So I'm going to wait to do my lips last because it's going to be easier that way. So I already did half of it, as you can see. So we're going to start off with just going ahead and taking some like a glue stick to go ahead and knock down all your eyebrows. Making sure they're all flat and everything. I'm using purple one, but it dries clear, so it works out okay. Alright, and that's going to go ahead and dry. And so once that dries for us, then we'll make it nice and smooth, so we can just kind of put makeup over it and it won't even look like it's there. So next what I'm going to do is cream makeup as a base. It's just, white cream makeup from Halloween. You can find it pretty much anywhere online. Also, if you want to use a sponge to do this, it's probably going to be easier, but I'm too lazy to go grab a sponge, so I'm just going to use my fingers. So it'll work. The texture won't be as great if you're using your fingers, but it's whatever. We're going to go ahead and put it over your lips too. Kind of make them a little bit more muted or whatever. As you can see, it's with the cream makeup, or with the glue stick over the eyebrow, it works a little bit better with the cream makeup. You just kind of put a base over it, and they're not sticking out everywhere. You can still kind of see that they're there, but they're not sticking out everywhere, so it's okay. You want to kind of try and make this even as much as you can. We've got some metal in the way, so it makes it a little bit harder to do, but whatever. Also, if you do it on your whole face all at once, makes it a little easier to make it smoother, so you can kind of get all over the place, but I already have half mine done, so. And we go all the way up to the hairline. You gotta go all over your face. You can also leave a spot in your eye where the rest of the makeup will go. As you can see, you can put it there as a base. That's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and leave it off there, so it makes it a little bit easier. So we're done with the white for now. We might come back to it if we find any patches or anything like that. I feel like going over them. So what we're gonna do. So next is what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start on the eyes. So what I'm using for the eyes is I'm using this, it's a red lip liner actually. You could use a red eyeliner if you have one, but this is just what I have here right now. It is Rimmel Exaggerate Full Color Lip Liner in Red Diva, which is 024 is the number. So I'm going to go ahead and put that right on the bottom waterline. So you can already see kind of that little red demonic glow kind of thing going on. So now by now your cream makeup should be dried a little bit, so we're going to go ahead and go over it with a, this is a color corrector, it's just a green color corrector. It is the Mineral Wear, it's Physicians Formula Mineral Wear Talc-Free Mineral Face Powder in soft green. It works really well for what I'm doing because it's a light green, kind of, does pretty well. So we're going to go ahead and use this to set the white powder and also to give it kind of like a green glow kind of thing to it. As you can see, it's a little bit nasty looking. So we're going to do that to kind of make it look, make your skin look a little bit inhuman, I guess. That'll work. Human. Inhuman. Yes, I'm throwing the powder everywhere while I'm doing this and making a huge mess, but I'll let Beth clean it up. She likes to clean up things. Alright, so next we already have the red eyeliner on there. We're going to go over it with a red, I'm actually using a red lipstick. It is from the Wet n Wild's Fantasy Makers thing. It's again a Halloween makeup. They make, you know, this is a lipstick from that collection, one of those collections. I don't know. So I'm just gonna go through with this little tiny brush here, a lip brush. I'm gonna go over it and kind of expand it out a little bit over my eye. I'm gonna bring it down a little bit more. There. And then all the way up to the crease, but just to the crease, because we're going to cover the rest of it with black. Make sure you get lots of red on there, make it look really bright. I mean, if you watch The Exorcist, Captain Howdy had, it's more of an orangey red, but kind of make do with this red that we have here. Alright, so once you think you have enough red on there, we're going to go over and put some black around there, like what's going on over here. For this, I'm just using a e.l.f., you know, eyeshadow C brush or whatever, and I'm going to go ahead and use a black, like a matte black pigment. I'm using, or eyeshadow, whatever you call it. L'Oreal's Lush Raven. I feel like I've used this in everything I've ever thrown up on here, but you go ahead and use that. I'm just going to go over where the red is on your eye. It's going to go all the way up to the brow line. You're going to pack it on really, really hard, so you get, I mean, really thick, so you get really thick black color that comes through. If you wanted to, you could use a base on this. It might make it work a little bit. It might be a little bit easier to get that nice dark black if you're using a different eyeshadow than this one, because this one, it works pretty well with the black, as far as, you know, a black instead of like a smoky black. Go around all the way down under the red. We're going to do it there. You're going to take it all the way up and in onto your nose, a little bit, the bridge of your nose, like this. Now what we're going to do is just get a little bit of black on here, so it's kind of more of a smoky kind of thing, and take it down a little bit farther. Gently patting it on there, so it comes to a little bit of a point here. Not like a solid point, but kind of like, you know, a little bit, something like that. And then we're going to go ahead and mix all that stuff up. Mix it with the whites and everything, kind of make it have the little, a little bit of weird stuff going on there. And, and then we're going to kind of make this little shadow over here. That's what you're going to do. Go like that, see where your mouth naturally has a little thingy. It's kind of a line there. I'm just going to kind of make a little bit of shadows in there. Got too much black on my brush. Off there. Then kind of smudge that around a little bit with the white. Just kind of make this weird little shadow there. Go ahead and smudge a little more up here. I'm going to define here again. Not too far in. Make sure you get the nice thick black all in there. Alright. Alright, so now the black's on there. We're going to go through with the red again. The red lipstick and the little tiny brush here. This is a professional concealer brush, but from e.l.f. Just tiny little brush, lip brush, whatever will work. You kind of put the black over the red. what this is going to do is make it so it's kind of black and red, and it'll be a little bit shinier over the black, and that'll be good for what we're doing. Now for the lips. What we're going to do for the lips is use the red lipstick again that you've been using on your eyeballs, and go over top here. It doesn't need to be perfect. It's not perfect at all. Once you get that red on there, is what you're going to do is you're going to go over it with a black. So what I'm going to use next is a black eyeshadow. So again, the black eyeshadow I've been using all over. Some hairs falling down. Black eyeshadow I've been using all over, and just kind of get that on the brush. Use the same eyeshadow brush again, e.l.f. Concealer C brush. So I'm going to go over that just a little bit. Just kind of make it darker and just a matte color. Again, you don't have to be perfect on this. It's not, I mean, nothing about this look is going to be completely perfect. He's a demon. Color the black over the red. Kind of rub your lips together. Mash it all together. So what we have left is kind of a weird purpley kind of thing going on, but that'll work. Get away from me. Dog's apparently trying to be Captain Howdy too, but he's not allowed because he's a stupid dog. Alright, so what we're going to do next is get the black in your lines, black lines on your eyeballs, or not eyeballs, but forehead. Make it look like you're angry or something. So what you're going to do is I'm using this tiny little brush. It is a defining eye brush from e.l.f. As you can see here. Going through with the black eyeshadow again. And that's what you're going to do. Make a really angry face. Like you're mad at something. So go in and kind of get it in those lines a little bit. And go up and over the muscles that are in there. Alright, so what you're going to look like now is this. And this isn't the finished product of what you're doing, because it looks retarded. So what you're going to do is kind of go and smooth it out. Make it look a little bit more shadowy. But you're going to want to keep on going in the same patterns that you were using before. With the strokes of your finger. So it just continues out that shape. And once you get up to about here, we are just kind of try and end that. Finish what you were doing there. Right. And then Captain Howdy's got some really deep lines in the mouth there, and wrinkles or whatever. So I'm just going to kind of do one of those. The same kind of thing. Just kind of bring it down like that. Alright. That about does it. There you go. So we have the Captain Howdy look from The Exorcist. So, gonna scare some people with it or whatever. Possess children. Have fun. Bye.